Maine made the Queens.
Spotted an enemy heavy.
Nope. Nope. We don't get anything special anymore. We used to make the Queen stuff and a lot of the shoes in our mills. That's pretty much what Maine was known for back then, was our mills. We had some of the largest mills in the world.
Eyes on hostile transport vehicle.
New what? New what?
Transport spotted.
It's Finland. It's Newfoundland is what it's pronounced. It's one of those weird words.
Enemy medic spotted.
Maine has a lot of private property, like a lot.
Thunder in the area.
And private islands too.
Hostile max identified.
And I didn't see Maine to be one that had mansions until I found the mansion. Like, the whole town that's made of mansions.
Enemy engineer spotted.
Place is crazy. Oh yeah. Those are like a Starbucks. One on every corner, bro. They're not too common, but I mean, take your average town, there's at least a good dozen in there, at least. Small towns have at least one or two.
Enemy Thunderer in the area. ID on an enemy Thunderer. Enemy max spotted.
Why would you even go to Maine?
Hostile max identified.
Yeah, you got that going for you.
Spotted an enemy transport. Hostile light assault spotted. Enemy light assault in the area.
Yeah, the landscape's nice there too. You like to work with your hands. Yep. That's how I like to work too. I don't like retail. I was working retail too long. Even architecture is just not my style, but I was getting into that for a while. Ew. I think I've seen that. American Conglomerate. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to move to Maine, prepare for no internet.
It's too cold up there.
A lot of it has no, there's no signal in a lot of Maine. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, let's go to Sirius. We'll be Europeans. Yeah. I'm surprised that it still has a reasonable pop, like 1,000 a month. Well, actually, it's way more than that a month. It's...
Eyes on an enemy lightning.
I'd say the monthly pop for PS4 is around... It's over 10,000. Because you gotta factor in a lot of the new players that join and whatnot. As far as peak though, it only gets up to around 800 at most a month.
Use a gunner here.
PS4 did too.
Need someone to man this gun.
It's serious. Yeah, he streams the Outfit Wars. A lot of the content creators do, and Archie TV also does. Archie TV was actually there streaming when we pulled our Bastion in the Bastion Smash. I don't know if you remember being there for that. We were there for that. But he was streaming it. That was the most anticlimactic shit. Our Bastion got double teamed.
Watch your six. Infiltrator in the area. We've got a hostile cloaker nearby. Eyes on hostile transport vehicle. I'll start.
I'd like to do Bastions more, but in the way the fit is right now, we need to focus on infantry before we focus on air.
D on an enemy sentinel.
What are you talking about?
Enemy infiltrator spotted.
Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Yeah, I was there. I don't...
This will be good as new.
I was like... I was there, but I wasn't there yet. Because I just got back from Eden. And then I heard some complaints, and then you logged off. They weren't complaining about you. They were just complaining in general. But yeah, I'm... We're known... Oh, don't even fucking get me started. So, I didn't want seafood at the time. You know, I was looking, you know, anything. Pizza. I was thinking pizza, burgers, something else. Guess what? 2 hours of driving. No. Guess how many lobster restaurants we found? 2 hours of driving. By the way, there was no other restaurants. It was just lobster, just seafood. Guess how many restaurants? Oh, keep going. 52 restaurants. I just started counting them eventually. I was like, you know what? It's never ending. And then finally we come across a pizza restaurant. It was... I had never been in that area. And I was, you know, pulling up Google Maps like, there's gotta be something here.
Stay alert. Enemy
It's a road that leads to nowhere.
spotted an enemy heavy.
That was actually calamari. I was thinking we could make a restaurant here and it would be popping. You got all these lobster restaurants. Easy money right here if you made something else. But that was actually on the road that went all the way to the private islands where the mansions are. So you just gotta get past all the seafood and then I wonder what they eat. No, the people who live in the mansions, they must be just, that's all they can eat. They're like, yeah. They're probably like, alright, which lobster am I eating today? There was so many restaurants. It wasn't even funny. It was so stupid because I was starving, bro. I didn't eat breakfast, I didn't eat lunch, and it was like 9 o'clock p.m. I had lobster like 2 days before that, so I was not really wanting lobster at all. Yeah, we got a few. Oh, we got Papa John. Yeah, we got Domino's. What do you think? We don't have restaurants? We got restaurants. Oh no. No, we got a lot. On the coast, more so. But once you get inland, you got a lot of just anything. And there's one road that goes to New Hampshire, and on that road there's nothing but Fuddruckers and Sonic. No, instead on that road there's a golden banana. Don't ask, it's a gay strip club. You lagged. Dom, you lagged. And you just never heard from again. Nope. Lost me there. We got 5 guys. We got a couple Chick-fil-A's. Do you have Italian bakery? Italian bakery is crazy. No, Italian bakery's better. You want pastries by the dozens, you know, like fucking, you want a whole table made of pastries, got you. It's good as fuck. It's good. Donuts too, best donuts. I mean, it's not all going to PC, chill out. Yeah, and $10 went to the PS4. As an outfit? Oh, I thought it was like that much for an outfit. I say that's not that much if it's for a whole outfit. Yeah, if it is, that's a lot. I've put too much money in this game. I don't even know how much. Cause PC, I put a ton. That's why I don't buy the big bundles on PS4 because I bought them on PC.
It's so dumb that it's not cross-play, or like cross-buy or whatever. Oh hell no, I would not play this game if it was cross-play.
You'd have to. Hey, then you'd be like the best MBT in the game. Because that's the only thing you do. We'd all be using mouse and key.
A lot of people on PlayStation use MK.
Yeah. I'd say it's
think.
like... I'd say it's a couple dozen, 3 dozen people on PS4 use MK. There's quite a bit. The thing is with M&K, a lot of people complain about it right off, but you still have to get used to M&K. Like, if someone who's used to a controller switched to M&K, they're gonna be spending a good month getting used to that and getting repped. But after that, they can make an alt account and then be extremely OP. Same if you were to go to PC.
We've got a hostile max in the area.
I used controller on PC for a little bit. I did it. No, it actually gave me an advantage because I used it for armor. But yeah. Unless you have a mechanical keyboard. Mechanical keyboards help with that. And PC is a whole other game. That's why I liked going to the series, because it gave me that PC experience almost. Not because of the... Yeah. Then I don't have to make a guide on, hey, this is how you make an alt account and you make your region something else than you really are. And then, I wish they kept the other servers, but I understand why they got rid of them, because they were dead as fuck. I used to play on Palos.
Palos was always like inactive though, like from the beginning.
Yeah. They had good pop at certain times. Sort of like Series has good pop at certain times. Palos was pretty active here and there, but it wasn't like Genodyne. Why would they merge Soltech with Gen? Soltech is PC.
There's only two servers on
server.
PS4.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't really like about it.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's not like
benefit,
Brazilian or like
yeah. Instead, they're all on Genodyne.
Yep. Being laggy.
They used to have a lot more servers on PC and on PlayStation, so they had these things more so on PC. Because there was close to 50 servers total. Almost all the bases in the game are named after servers.
Tango knife.
The obvious familiar ones would be like Genodyne Holographics or Ceres Hydroponics. Out of 100 something.
We can still win this.
What are you talking about? That wasn't snacks. Oh, that was Snicker. Too bad, now they're evil. Snicker and Twix. Get out of here. Yeah, we got Snickers, then we got Twix, and then we have Spandex Supreme. Those are their 3 outfits.
This fight is denied.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it was Reckless really DDoSing. Maybe like, not this recent time. He probably had someone do it for him before. But I'm still disappointed they didn't take too much action.
I'll start repairing.
Oh my god.
I have friends like that on PlayStation. I went on Warframed and then clicked on my clan and then at the inactives. And it was like 1,300 or something days. Not like 40k.
I spent the whole day trying to get it, and I got it. Like I was just like sitting on my laptop trying to figure out how to get one.
Refresh.
But like it was kind of like a lot of it was announced on Twitter, like where to get it.
A lot of things were people who just bought like a dozen of them too, and then they.
Yeah, that sucks. That's the thing that really annoyed me because like they should have made it so you can only have.
What they were doing though was sort of illegal. Well, it is illegal. They're buying it and then reselling it. They're selling tickets for a chance to get it to their fan base or whatever. And it'd be like they'd get 100 tickets that were $100 each for someone to get a chance at a PS5.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but like, yeah, people were buying it with like bots and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, a lot of
it
people
just
did
sucks
buy
that
it
people
and then
actually buy it, because that's why like people sell it like that.
Well, people.
I can barely hear you. Oh, it was the original price was like $450 or somewhere around there.
Oh damn, she got lucky. you're getting ripped off in the sense because people will buy a couple tickets or something, and all they need mentally is that chance that they can get it. But there's like another 100 people who, or whatever, that bought a ticket. But at the same time, you gotta factor in you maybe bought it for 500, and he bought a few of them,
on their heels.
and then he's gonna make 100 per ticket.
Yeah, but it's so stupid that people like actually buy the ticket. They should just not do that.
They should just buy the actual PS5 if they get the chance. But another thing that pinched them though is there wasn't any PS5s. Not easy to see.
That could be just like one person doing that, because I never heard of that.
Yeah, it was a few people. A lot of it was on Instagram or whatnot.
Victory is our
Really?
tradition.
One thing I want, I keep wanting to say Daybreak, but it's really Rogue Planet, but they will need Daybreak and EG7 approval, is I want them to consider opening up the potential for Xbox. If they get Xbox in, then yeah. Then they'll have to reconfigure controls too though, because how are they gonna open chat? They'll have to have more combinations type of stuff. Then I'll log in on Xbox and, you know, play with you guys. Hey.
Oh my god, why is it gonna storm?
If they did it though, it probably wouldn't be cross-platform right off, and probably not until PlanetSide 3. PlanetSide 3 would be marketed better. It'd be newer games always get put towards the top versus older games. That's just how it is. Yeah. EG7 doesn't really, like, it was more of a merger, so they're not entirely responsible for this at all. They're not responsible for that, for sure. It was 2 months straight, more so. I mean, if we really want to tell. Because we were getting DDoS, and then we got like a 2-week window where we didn't have any issues, and then it started back up. He's not a community manager. He's never been in that role. Well, we had that, but you also have to keep in mind that this company is very short-manned. They're a closet company, as I like to call them. If you look up Daybreak's hub, their headquarters, you gotta factor in that they have a good 4 or 5 games that they work on consistently. And Daybreak's team, or Rogue Planet's team, is very small. It's gotten much bigger, and then it shrunk, and then it got big, and then it shrunk. But Andy was a dedicated overall community. What's the word I'm looking for? Management, community, sort of support. Yeah, we'll go with that. But they're supportive for the entirety of the community. Where Rel, he was always more of a designer, or maybe not designer, but he actually worked on the game itself. He didn't do anything community-wise. He'll put out notifications and whatnot, but he doesn't interact with the community like Andy was. They definitely could have done a way better job of handling anything that they've done so far. They're also not experienced. Rel is a very shy person.
But he was like a streamer, right? And then like he got recruited by DBG, whatever it's called.
Yep. He was someone who supported their game and then he got brought in.
Yeah.
And that's sort of what a lot of people would hope would happen with Sirius. But Sirius doesn't really have that game designer background either.
Got extra ammunition here.
Why Microsoft of all companies? They used to be owned by Sony. They were really well supported under Sony because it's Sony. Pretty big company. That wasn't Rel, that was Andy. Daybreak has always been understaffed. Like I've said in the past, they've always been running on the grave. The company's been right in bankruptcy for a while. They're pretty understanding when it comes to that. They ignore it, they don't respond to it, but they still understand where people are coming from. As in, they understand that people are frustrated on that day or whatever. So they're a very understanding company, but they're not as much a responsive company. Just scrolling through YouTube and then I see XL streaming.
I just started.
I didn't even notice. When I scrolled up, I was like, oh look. Now she's sniping the Galaxy. Keep in mind they added a lot. It's a PC game that people really want on PS4, but they don't realize that these guys aren't experienced in PS4 development. They're experienced in PC development. But at the same time, they shouldn't give the community a lot of false hope like they are. that's where they get room for being bashed, but at the same time, they can't do anything about it. It's above the pay grade. That's what they can do.
Eyes on hostile light assault. Hostile lightning tank spotted. Hostile light assault. Spotted on hostile. Enemy medic in the area.
I don't know.
Enemy engineer spotted.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Spotted a hostile network. Enemy engineer spotted. Light assault. Spotted.
Most people in the Planetside community don't know the history with Rowan, so he gets bashed heavily by most people. I mean, they don't even create content, which is how. It's not even just that. Will started out being a streamer more than a full-on developer. He was into development and he had background in it. And that's why he got brought in.
I'll start repairs.
Oh, I thought my X was broken. I was about to lose my shit. Pressed X 3 times and didn't jump. Yeah.
I thought Kel's Witch was in, what's that, Warpage or whatever? Oh.
Nearby.
Oh my god, my Prowler. Like, I thought I deployed it and it just fell off the cliff.
I gotta go watch the stream.
I'm gonna put tank mines down because I saw Vanguard behind me somewhere. And then I got out and it just drove straight and fell and... Oh well. Whoops. Yeah, and I had a gunner too, like normally I don't. I feel so bad.
You double take. You just looked and
Like, oh shit. I had it deployed, I swear. Whatever. To wait. Oh, there's like Rise members on. Oh.
Get out.
You guys on? I'm gonna invite like everyone. I
Wow.
have, and I'm really bad at it. Yeah. But like, what is your settings or whatever? Is that what Max uses? Default? Oh, interesting. Because I use Ace. Oh, nice.
Oh, I was talking. Deadshot Scrim. Don't call me. What?
I've got ammo for you here.
Oh, really? Alright.
You have any
Perfect.
spare ammo?
I'm a lettuce also, I can't repair myself. What did you do with your jets right there? You ram pilot. You could have redeployed, guy. Okay. So you took me down. Took me down by like an eighth. Pretty solid. Get out of here. You're sounding like W Love. I put him in one of my montages because he was making this entire like Rise fanfic around Star Wars.